Hi, this is Knittingbrow. I wanted to share with you some recent yarn acquisitions that I had when I went to Fiberworks in Beaver Creek, Ohio. I'll try to find a link to the website and post it in the blog. Fiberworks, here's my history with Fiberworks. Fiberworks has been around in the Dayton area for a really very long time. I remember going down to the Dayton Art Institute for some sort of a community event with my friend Sue. Hi, Sue. And we went down and I saw the booth and I just loved this hand-spun yarn that was hanging on the walls. And I actually saved a copy, or I have saved my business card from that. And it was just wonderful. That business card has to be almost, gosh, probably about 28 years old, and I just thought, boy, that's beautiful, and I loved the colors, and it's quite delightful. When you go to Fiberworks, and I recommend that you make a road trip and go, call ahead of time to make sure they're open, but their hours are pretty consistent. Arlene is a great lady. She spins, she has spinning supplies, she has a great library there for purchases of books at the shop, and an incredible amount of fiber in various colors and different kinds of fibers. So it's quite delightful. The shop is set up to, well, heck, I don't know how the shop is set up, but you just kind of have to, there's a lot of sock yarn, which is easily seen. She does have some, there's a new Araconia yarn that came out that I thought was delightful. There's also a really big table there that students can sit around. And like I mentioned, she has a great selection of books. She has some spinning books as well as some spinning DVDs. Arlene does spin, and she was willing to teach me to spin, but I wasn't able to go. I bought a drop spindle from her at the wool gathering about 3 years ago, and to be honest with you, it just hasn't stuck with me. But she says, just come on down and I'll teach you. But when I was down there on Thursday, they were having a sale. And so what I bought is I bought this rustic wool from Queensland. This is color 4, dye lot 115. It's a superwash wool. It's 99 yards. I bought 3 skeins of it because I thought it would be great to make some socks out of it, because I do like my socks a bit on the thicker side. She also had there a new select, so this was on sale, which is hurrah. I don't know if it's still on sale, so sorry. But I also saw that she had some Zauber balls there. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I was considering getting a couple of those for possibly a daybreak or some other shawl. And I ended up putting them back. There's a great selection of them. So if you want some, go ahead and go visit. I also found the Lamb's Pride Superwash Sport, which, to be honest with you, doesn't really look like sport, right? I mean, that's really small. But this is 180 yards, and it calls for 6 stitches per inch on a size 5 needle. I'll probably take it down to a 4, maybe even a 3. I'll probably start with a 5. But I ended up buying 3 skeins of these, and I'm pretty happy because I do like a superwash, and I just knit the big boot socks for my brother for those. I also ended up purchasing something called a Yarn Keeper bracelet, and it's by the Humes of Delaware. And this Yarn Keeper bracelet looks like this. Okay, we see this. We actually unhook to use it. You unhook it here. You've got that. You actually put this inside. Excuse me, I know. I didn't buy you a drink first. But you put it inside like that, and then you hook it back on, and then you put your wrist here, and then hangs. And this it works for an outs. You twist it from the outside. You do not do this center pull. Arlene likes it. She also likes it for when she travels, because she will hang it on to. She'll hang it. What did she say? She'll hang it on the visor. or something like that so it twists. But this will also be helpful for me because I have a tendency to like to knit and walk. But it would be a commitment to going, okay, I'm going to use this mechanism for both pairs of these socks. So that's what I got from Fiberworks. So enjoy your colorful loops of daily living. Bye.